Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're gonna, wait, pop it. Just like we're gonna read this one. Can you hear that? Right here, right now.
That is not a necessity right there. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
It is a necessity. Thank you. Subject, my neighbor's daughter. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 52-year-old widower. I lost my wife 4 years ago, and I've recently started dating again. I live in a great neighborhood, and my neighbors have been very supportive while I'm adjusting to being single. I'm really cool with one of my college buddies that lives around the corner from me. He has grown kids, and he and his wife own a gas station. They are essential workers, so they aren't at home a lot. He had mentioned that their daughter is staying with them during the pandemic, and I happened to run into her one day while I was out jogging. I hadn't seen her in years, so I had no idea who she was. We greeted each other, and that was it. The next day, I went jogging again, hoping to run into her. Well, I did, and when I saw her, she said she was glad to see me again, too. I told her I was a widower, and she told me that she was back in town for a month or two. She's 30 and gorgeous, and she likes to jog in biker shorts so that all of her assets are always out. I never had such an awesome and instant physical attraction to a woman. It blew my mind. I'm really starting to develop feelings for her, and we've spent almost every afternoon together. Now I'm wondering if it's time to come clean and stop hiding our relationship from her parents. It's a tricky situation, but I didn't know this girl when she was growing up, and I'm not really that close to her parents. We would love to have their blessings before we're intimate. She is grown, but still terrified of what her parents will do and say. How should I approach this subject? Please advise. Wow. First of all, sorry for your loss. And yeah, I gotta tell you, this is a big problem. I think this is a problem. You may not think so right now because the heart loves what it loves and wants what it wants and all of that. But didn't you say this was your college buddy's daughter? I mean, you said also that she's 30 and grown and all of that. But just think about it. I mean, would you be so cool and everything if your college buddy that you're so cool with was doing your daughter? I mean, just put yourself in his position once he finds out. And what about this? You put this in the letter. In the beginning of the letter, you said you guys were cool. You know, he lives around the corner. He and his wife, they have a business. They're essential workers in their gas station. You know, you said all of that. But by the end of the letter, now you're saying you're not really that close to her parents and you didn't know her growing up. But is that really true? I mean, I think you guys, meaning of course you and her parents, are pretty tight, and you're just trying to, you know, say you're not that close so you can justify your feelings for their daughter and you know, the fact that you're trying to get with her. So you're kind of changing up a little bit because you want to get with the daughter because she wears biker shorts and all her assets are always out and all that. You know what? I think you're going to have to leave her alone. I think you're asking for trouble in this situation. That's your friend's daughter. I don't think he's going to be happy about you dating his daughter. And I think you need to move on. Plenty of women out there, plenty of good women. Pick someone else. Steve?
Y'all know that I'm not good at this type of letter. So before I say something,
you can do it.
I want to apologize up front for anything that I might say.
A disclaimer.
Yeah, I'm just saying this because, you know, this Strawberry Letter, I ain't no therapist. I ain't go to school for this.
Right.
You know, I'm trying to help you, but if I can't, you know, what you want me to do? So once I find out I can't help you, I don't know what to tell you, then I go to what I do know, which is my comedy. Mm-hmm. Here it is.
Hey.
You live in a great neighborhood. You're a widower. I lost my wife 4 years ago. Oh, I see. Oh, Oh, see, I didn't hear that. Oh, so this lady, okay, she already gay. Oh, okay, that's different. 4 years ago, and I haven't started dating again. So, you you lost her 4 years ago. Oh, widow, that means she died. Okay, I'm sorry. I just thought like y'all went to the mall and then you can't find her.
Huh? What?
I just misreading. I lost my wife 4 years ago, and I didn't.
Oh,
The widower part, I wasn't quite coming over with that. I
Oh,
thought,
my God.
y'all had went to the mall and got lost and you ain't found it. I didn't know what it was.
You know you didn't wait for this thing.
After 4 years?
I mean, yeah, 4 years, I just stopped looking after a while. I'm adjusting to being single, and I'm really cool with one of my college buddies.
You must stop looking after what?
Yeah, I'm gonna quit looking after that, because, especially if I'm jogging and I see somebody fine. She ain't been home in a while. So. Anyway, I live around the corner from a college buddy that stay around the corner from me. He got these grown-ass kids. He and his wife own a gas station. They ain't home a lot, and he mentioned his daughter staying with them during the pandemic. And I happened to run into her one day while I was out jogging. I ain't seen her in years, so I had no idea who she was. We greeted each other, and that was it. Next day I went jogging, hoping to run into her again. I did. I saw her. She was glad to see me again. I told her I was a widower, and she told me she was back in town for a month or two. She 30 and gorgeous. She likes to jog in biker shorts, so all her assets is all the way out. Now, in this the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Y'all jogging mighty close.
All right.
This don't sound like a 6 foot away jog to me.
Hold on a minute, crazy
All right,
man. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. The subject today is my neighbor's daughter. We'll get back into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter subject, my neighbor's daughter.
Yeah, so like I said, this 52-year-old dude
Crazy.
lost his wife somehow. I didn't quite get that in the beginning. I thought they was at a mall and they was holding hands and she got away from him. And he was in the mall getting, Peggy! Peggy! You seen a little short lady with black leather? And I thought this was but there was a death here, not a loss. I just thought that she just quit looking for her after 4 years.
Oh, my God!
And anyway, he said, I'm adjusting to being single.
Wife?
I didn't know how. I was
That's what you're going with.
I'm really cool with one of my college buddies that stay around the corner, and they got these grown kids, and so they essential work, they ain't home. He mentioned his daughter was staying with him during the pandemic, and I happened to run into her one day while I was jogging. I hadn't seen her in years, so I had no idea who she was. So y'all spoke to each other, and that was it. Next day, you out running, and you hope that you run into her. Well, I did, and when I saw her, she said she was glad to see me again, too. I told her I was a widower, and she told me she was back in town for a month or two. She is 30. Lord, gorgeous. She like to jog in biker shorts. Oh, yes, it's all out. I've never had an awesome and instant physical attraction to a woman. It blew my mind. I started developing feelings for her. We spent almost every afternoon together. Now I'm wondering if it's time to come clean and stop hiding our relationship from her parents. What? Dude, you finna go to your boy that you went to college with and tell him that you done met his daughter and y'all kicking it? Now he say it's a tricky situation, but I didn't know this girl when she was growing up, and I ain't really that close to her parents. Now you don't know the dude. Yeah, see, he was a real cool buddy around the corner in college. Yeah, this ass whooped, dog. You finna get stoned. Now, and we would love to have their blessings before we're intimate. Okay, dog, you, bro. You 52. You lost your wife. You ain't said if you got kids or nothing. Hey, you gonna go to this dude and we want their blessings. Ain't nobody finna bless this.
This mess.
Dog, parents don't bless this. Now you grown and she grown. You can do what you want to do. But you ain't finna get no blessing with this dog. Blessing, you finna get taught a lesson. But ain't finna be no blessing. She is grown but still terrified of what her parents will do and say. Well, it's an older man. Y'all done talked about it. They know that her parents know you. How should I approach this subject? Please advise. Dog, you got to be out your rabbit ass mind, dog. Dog, you gonna go tell this dude that you sleeping with his baby? And you think you finna be all right with this partner? Dog, me and Tommy, we got daughters on this show. We not finna be cool with you. Dog, we not finna be cool with you. I was never cool with none of the dudes my daughters done bought by. Not a nary one of them.
I'm finna whoop your ass.
Until two of them got married. All the rest of them is on my sugar honey iced tea list. And as soon as I can do something about it, I am. Oh, trust and believe. Oh, trust and believe. Once you get on that list with me, Steve, I got something for you. I'm not playing with your monkey ass. So he not gonna be playing with you. You gonna get your ass whooping. You deserve it.
Yes.
You literally do, dog. You think he was crying 4 years ago? You wait till he start whooping you.
When he lost his wife at the mall.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was hard. Peggy! The hell is Peggy? Yeah, man. This ain't fit. I don't know, dog.
Yeah, plenty of women out there.
You can't take this to this man and expect it to go no other way except wrong.
He's not gonna want you looking at his daughter like that.
Dog, I know she fine. She 30. I know she gorgeous. I bet she is. Yeah. You want to date again, dog? Date something else. You ain't in love. You done developed feelings for her. That's called lust, partner.
That's right.
What do you have to offer this girl? Man, yeah, you gonna get your ass whooped, partner. This ain't gonna go good.
Move it along.
Yeah, and he's still at that age where he in the ass whooping range too. Yeah, it's gonna be a slow
he got
fight.
Some hands.
So, it's gonna be a slow fight.
And he will
But the
never
dudes in their 50s, they still got hands. So try it.
Yes, they do, partner.
Yeah. And 60s, we damn sure got hands. You just ain't got no business with them up, though.
All right, well, thank you, Steve. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook.
Hey, all right, guys. You heard Shirley's part. You heard Steve's part. Now here's my part. Okay, first of all, he's 52, 53, something like that. I'm doing my nails. He's 52, 53 years old. He lost his wife about 4 years ago. So he was like 50, 48, 49, something like that when he lost his wife. So he's still in the prime of his life. First he said they were college buddies. And he didn't know any of the kids. It was just, I mean, it's like a, to me it sounded kind of pervish. The more I listened to it, it sounded kind of pervish. I haven't been up all day. I've been off today and I ain't doing into my hair. It's just amazing how this light just does things. But anyway, so yeah, he it sounds kind of pervish, low key. And the reason I say it is because you two went to college. So did you move off? Did they move off and then have kids and then move back and you never seen these people? Because if you and this guy went to college, like you say, you know what I'm saying? And then you never seen the daughter or any of the kids. Oh, my hair needs combing or cutting. Lord Jesus, I can't wait till I get my barber. This home style doing thing is not working for you, girl, honey. But you ain't never seen the kids. I'm not understanding the letter. You were college buddies. So So were your college buddies or college attendees at the same college? Because if you were college buddies, then at some point, didn't you keep in touch with some of your college buddies? I have maybe 1 or 2 friends that I keep in touch with, either via social media or I see a few, in high school friends that I still see, around the neighborhood. So unless you moved away, I don't understand how you cannot have known this girl, who's now a woman. But back then, when you were in college, she was a girl. So I'm thinking you and him went to college. Either he or you moved away, got married, got a family, all that good stuff that happens. And then you decide to move back to your hometown as you get older. And you're old, 50, which is not old, by the way. 52, 53, that's not old. So apparently your wife was ailing. Okay, God bless her, God bless her soul. My condolences for your loss. Okay, so the lady was 30. The daughter was 30. And you met her. So when did he start having kids? Or when did y'all must have been like right out of college, right out of high school. Because if you're 52 and he's 30. Okay, 52, 30. I don't know. Maybe he started having kids kind of young. And you didn't know about this child? He had this child out of high school? That's what I'm thinking. Mathematically, he may have had this child in high school. And then he wound up marrying the mother of the child. And, yada, yada, yada. Years go on. Y'all move away. Da, 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 da. That kind of situation. So you meet her jogging. And, she's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She has all the right weaponry. She's got on her little biker shorts. This is at 30. Maybe I'm old school. I don't know. I think I'd have went to a gym. Or I'd have did my little. I'd have probably wore some probably something less. I don't know. Biker shorts. I don't know. But yeah. Okay. So you hit it off. You guys hit it off. Okay. That's expected. That's expected. You hit it off. Okay. You said she's 30. So she's grown. But where the problem comes in is that you say your college friends. And then later on in the letter you say you and him were not close. So I'm confused. Either you were close or you weren't close. But either way, you about to charter into some uncharted. You about to go into some uncharted waters, uncharted territory with this man and his daughter. And that is his daughter, and you supposed to be quote unquote this man's friend. So you claim, but then you say you're not his friend. You get what I'm saying? It's a little, it's either pervertish or it's some information out of the story that's missing. I don't know. But like Steve said, maybe you might not want to, even though she grown, she's 30. Bruh, she is 30. So that would make him an older college guy. So he had to either been in college before you got there, a year or two before you got there, or he had this child kind of young. Because if this is daughter at 30, that should make him about 55, almost 60. But I don't think it's a thing you want to go ask this man. Now, I don't know. Well, if he old school like Steve say, he not going to understand that. If he old school like Steve making it out to be, he not going to understand that. You his homeboy and you trying to date his daughter, so that's going to make him think, you've been watching my daughter all these years. Not going to go over well. Not going to go over well at all, baby boy. So my advice to you would be, leave that alone. And as a man, if you have children, then you should understand. You should understand where that man is coming from. If he get upset with you, you got a daughter who's probably a little younger than she. How would you feel if a man your age or her father's age was hitting on your daughter and trying to wait on your blessings before y'all had sex? Come on now, you got to think better. You got to think about all. You have had to think about all this, because it's looking kind of pervish to me. Now, I mean, it's happened all the time. That's the thing. Things like this happen all the time. Not all the time. I'm not going to say it like things happen like this all the time. But older men and younger women happen all the time. But they never, I'm going to get the father's blessing. Especially if we went to school together. We sort of were quote-unquote boys. No, Dad ain't going to understand that. Dad is not going to understand that at all. So my advice to you would be to tell the little girl and call her that, so that y'all have a very uncomfortable conversation after the fact. Call her little girl. Little girl, I'm going to need you to go head on, because I'm too grown for you. And don't say it in a way like you were flirting with her. Say it in a way to where she going to feel offended. Okay? You have to say it like you're offending her. You can't say it like, oh, little girl, you don't want none of this. I can't mess with you because, you know, you can't be coy. Coy is the word I want to use. You can't be coy with this. Because this father is not going to understand. I promise you, just like Steve said, this daddy ain't going to understand this at all. He's not going to understand this shit at all, because first of all, you and him went to school together. That's your boy. Bro, how you would tell, so what you're telling me is you've been looking at my daughter all this time, and then if y'all didn't live in the same, I am so going to need to get to my Bible soon. And even if that's the case, and why would she be afraid of her parents? What kind of parents are these that she can't bring a man to? Well, then again, he's an older man, so I can kind of understand. Sort of kind of understand what's going on. What she's saying. What the young ladies in the letter is saying. But nowadays, people do what they're gonna do and then wait on the repercussions to happen after the fact.
Yes, sir.
But I'm confused as to whether or not you've been, because I don't know how you didn't know this man didn't have any kids unless he left. My TV's on, by the way. If he left and had a family, but for him, he has to be an older. He has to be.
Please help me.
I'm looking at a court martial just like me. What the hell is he doing?
Please help me.
He had to have been an older man. That's the only thing I can think of. He had to have been an older guy, so he was in college way before you. Let's just clear that out the way, because he's got to, or he started early. But either way, you said you never knew he had kids. You never seen that he had kids. So I'm thinking,
Put her down.
I'm not understanding. All of a sudden, y'all went to college together. Okay, so y'all got separated. It's just, but you gonna be dead ass wrong. And you need to let her down easy. Not easy, cause see, she not gonna take it as easy. She gonna think, oh, he just, he don't want to get in no trouble with my dad. So I'm gonna let it ride, and then I'm gonna pass it on. But I'm gonna try it again a little later. Some foolishness like that. So you gonna have to really, let her. You're going to really have to let her go. Because if y'all are boys, and not that you're boys, oh, God, Lord, this thing's running. Not that y'all are boys, but if y'all went to college together, this man is going to assume somewhere that you should have known about something. Because, and how y'all live in the same neighborhood, but you don't know he got no kids? I'm not understanding this. I swear I'm not understanding this. Y'all are neighbors. Y'all went to college together. But nowhere in living in the same neighborhood did you ever know that he had a child. I'm not understanding this, bro. This letter sound real wrong to me. It sounds like you knew he had kids and you been being perfect, and that little girl went off, and now she back, and she's a brick house, ow, and you want to see if you can continue your pervism, but now on a legal, quote-unquote, legal standpoint, without offending the daddy, because y'all was boys back in the day. And you want him to understand this. And I think you just want to really dig in her ass. That's really what I think. I think you want to dig in her ass and you don't want nobody to feel some type of way about it. But, yeah, I don't think you should pursue this. I really don't. I think you should leave this alone and let this go. Find somebody more your age, more your speed. Because even at 30, she grown. Even at 30, she is grown.
Frank, it's me. You must know that.
Even at 30, yes, she is
Change my
grown.
name.
Why?
She is grown at 30.
He's probably still looking for me, and if he isn't, the others might be.
No.
At 30, she is grown, granted.
Frank,
But,
I'm much.
like, remember how the song go? You never grow up to your mama. You never grow up to your
I
parents.
couldn't even begin to tell you how old I am.
You know how when you do things, and then your mama or your daddy will tell you, don't think you're too grown for me not to put you across my knee or cut your ass. That's pretty much how we see our kids.
I survived at a village of 200 people. Since then, I haven't aged at all.
So, I think if I were you,
Claire's been trying to find
sir,
out.
I would cut it loose.
My whole life.
I cut her off, cut her loose, leave her alone, find somebody else, go to a rec center, find me a lady my age, a little like a 40-year-old somebody, and that's what I do. That's what I do. But yeah, this your girl, Miss Benjamin Buttons 01, and I'm out.